What's up, guys? My name is Joseph, the newest hire at Tomb45 Barber Skool. I just recently moved from Pennsylvania over 1,000 miles away to come work with Chris Bossi and here the guys at Headlines. I'm about to give my guy Chris, one of my best friends from back home, a nice high taper. Probably gonna clean up his eyebrows, clean up the facial hair, give him a nice goatee. Just get him all right together. Since he came last week, I don't gotta worry about really doing too much, so I'm still gonna give him the same high taper guideline. What I usually do is I'll just start my ball line right here at the top of the C cup, then bring it behind the ear. Just push up the lever closed, just so it makes it easier to fade out. But I like to leave all this hair down here because I'm gonna come in with the trimmer and take that out anyways. So I'm about to put my first guideline in for this high taper. I'm gonna start at the top of the C cup, right to the top of the ear. I'm gonna take my clipper closed. It's gonna make a soft guideline like that. I'm gonna take my 3. I'm gonna take it all the way closed and just pull it up and out. And then kind of just debulk this area as well. So I want to take our half guard right here, make about an inch guideline. As you see, I made my guideline for the high taper just at the top of the C cup because I don't like my high tapers to be too spread out. So now I'm gonna take my 1.5 open and kind of just freehand into that 3. The reason I'm using the 1.5 open because it's the same equivalent as using a 2 guard close. And skipping the 2, I'm able to be a little bit more efficient. I'll really focus on the area I want to keep light and dark with the 1.5. Then I'm gonna close it, take it right underneath where I had that 1.5 open at. I'm gonna open it up all the way, and I'm just gonna kind of go up and out using my corners, really, especially in the taper area. That's important, so you don't go too high. Now, before I take my last guideline out, I'm gonna just line up this vertical bar just so I can try to keep this line as dark as possible. I'm gonna take my no guard all the way open and go right where I went with the half guard closed. Halfway closed. Then I'm gonna close it all the way. Start right where I made that guideline at. And now, since I left that piece of hair there, I'm gonna take the beard off, and just taking it off. Also bald this out. So after I bald it out, I'm gonna be able to see more because now I was only focused on this area by leaving this piece of hair there. Now before I line up around the ear, what I like to do is see all this bulk right here around the ear. I don't wanna take too much of it off because he still wants to have the curly top. So I'll comb it out, and I'm gonna take my 3 and do the same thing I did with the top of the taper right here. Kind of going up and out, making that flared out shape. So now we're gonna use our Tomb45 trimmer with a modified blade by Get Beams. Shout out to the Blade Lab. If you wanna get your modified blade, go to thebladelab.com. We're gonna start this lineup right here by just lining up around the ear. This ensures that when we go to line up the neckline, we don't push the neckline too far in, because we already have our guide for it. Make the guideline right for it, kind of comb the hairs out. What I like to do, since I rebuilt both with the 3, kind of to make the lineup a little cleaner around the ears, I'll take my trimmer and just freehand all the little hairs that are hanging over the lineup. So something that I learned after barber school, kind of get as skilled as you can, is just you got to get as much reps in as you can. Whether that comes to cutting your boys for free, or the main thing I did was when I was even in barber school, I gave out haircuts for a whole month just to get my clientele up there. But not only that, just to get the reps in, so I can actually have the work to show to other people that I was actually cutting hair. So now that we're done with the other side, we're gonna do the same exact steps on this side. Combing his hair out, taking my 3 all the way closed and just scooping it out, making that shape. So what we're gonna do the same thing we did on the other side. We're gonna take our half guard closed and just make that first guideline about the same width as the other side. Do the same thing we did right there, just kind of go up and scoop out. Now we're gonna take our clipper, a 1.5 close, and go right under where we had that 1.5 open. Moving, over 1,000 miles away to, being a whole different state, it took a lot of courage, but it's something I had in my mind for years. Like ever since I started cutting hair, I wanted to work at a Tomb45 barber shop at Headlines location. Just me even getting this opportunity was something I had manifested in my mind for years. I picked up the broom, I swept the hair when I didn't have to. It's not my shop. I could have just sit and watch, get all the value I could get. But, something as simple as picking up a broom can show the kind of person you are, kind of show that you're more of a team player. show that you're not all in it for yourself. At the end of the day, a barbershop is a team environment. We're not in a suite where we're all just fighting for our own clients. The goal is to have everyone in the shop successful. I'm gonna go right to my no guard open, start open, kind of go up to the air, kind of go up to where I have the half guard closed and just pick at that line. No guard halfway close, kind of go halfway up into that guy line. I'm gonna take it all the way closed. Make sure I'm flicking out at that line. My balled out the beard area and the little piece of hair I left here. Be careful to not push this back because it's still light, but I don't want to push it in. So we're gonna do the same thing around the ear, taking the 3, debulking that area up and out, just so we don't kill the shape of the haircut. Kind of following the natural shape that he has there. Being careful to not push that line too in. What I like to do is I like to start it to where it'll make it easier to fade. So I'm gonna start it kind of like in this middle area right here, just so I'm not fighting his growth patterns. I'm gonna take the clipper close just like I did on the sides. How's it going, bro? Just take a little step back, make sure both eye lines are even. Now we're gonna take our half guard close, like we did on the other side. Be like ½ an inch to an inch guideline. I'm gonna go put pressure at the bottom and then scoop out when I get to the top. Take my 1.5 open. I'm gonna take it right below the 3, kind of to like about right here. And when I get to that point, kind of scoop out a little bit. Making sure to go against the grain because you see his hair's going. You see his hair's going from kind of to the left right here. And now I'm gonna take my 1.5 close and go right under the 1.5 open. Still making sure to go against the grain. Continue to go. Make sure I'm going against the grain using my corners. Make sure I'm combing after each stroke of the clipper. No guard open. Kind of go up and down with the clipper. Not going sideways against the grain just yet. I want to see how the hair reacts. Now I'm gonna take it, kind of take the clipper sideways since the hair is going sideways. Closing it all the way. And fully just buffing out that line that I made with the no guard close. Whatever guard you put it in with is what you take it out with. I'm gonna kind of go up and touch up the line a little bit. So what I like to do for some lineup prep is, I like to take some hairspray. I don't like to spray too much, kind of take a quick spray. Nothing crazy. If you're using a blow dryer, I would say use cold air, just to lock the hair in place. So what I'll do is I take my trimmer, make a guideline for the middle. Kind of go to each side a little bit. Angling my trimmer up, because the forehead is round. You want to have your machine straight on a round surface. The hairline just won't come out straight. As I get to that corner, I'm angling the trimmer up towards that corner, but not too much, so I don't round the hairline off too much. So we're gonna be using the Tomb45 no drip. We're gonna be using their black and brown to enhance his lineup without it making it too dark. Just trying to spray towards the card, so I just get some of the leftover spray on his lineup. Kind of evenly distributing it out. Doesn't spray too dark. Remember to evenly distribute the color. We don't all box up in one place. Now after spraying that color again, we're just gonna go and touch up the lineup again. So now we're gonna take our Tomb45 white and tan pencil. I'm gonna use the tan side since he has a little bit more lighter skin. It'll match better with his skin. What I'll recommend doing is taking this side right here, and just shading it on your glove or on your hand. Then you want to take your Tomb45 trimmer and kind of dab it on like this while it's on, and then you put it right where you want that line to be. Enhance that with the pencil, and it gives it the same effect as if you were to draw it on. Now he does want an eyebrow slit on his left eyebrow. You can kind of see the guideline from the last time, so I'm just gonna go and punch that back in. So we're gonna take our pink Tomb45 Turkish Raider just to line his hairline up and his eyebrows. So I'm just gonna make sure I pull the skin when I use the razor. Make sure I just keep the same angle that the vertical bar has. And since we're ready, make sure I kind of go with the grain as well. Any hairs that I missed. I'm also, since I'm already here, I'm gonna kind of line up the top of the eyebrow. Remember to clean any hairs up while I'm with the grain, especially like on like this part of the face as well. We want his skin to look as clean as possible. Now we're gonna take some Tomb45 shave gel just to line up his mustache. Put some of that Tomb45 shave gel right there. How we looking, my boy?
Super sharp, bro.
Super sharp, bro. Got you, my guy. As you can see, we got my boy Chris right with the high taper. Cleaned up the facial hair a little bit. Did his eyebrows, nice eyebrow slit. We also hit him with some light enhancements on the vertical bars on the hairline, plus the pencil enhancement. If you guys liked any of the products we use, for example, the no drip, the color enhancement, the Tomb45 clipper and trimmer, plus shaving gel, you guys can get that at tomb45.com. You guys can also follow me on all social media platforms at Finesse Cuts Hair. Also on YouTube at Finesse the Barber. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.